Hello there. In this video, we're going to check out a... Hang on, what are we checking out? In this video, we're going to check out a prioritization... Give me a minute. Hello there. In this video, we're going to check out a prioritization framework called Moscow. It's a really simple process that you can use in your project. So let's do this. Got it? Finally, let's do this. Okay, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to look at a Moscow method example and an example template. And this is a really useful process for when you're scoping a project out and you can't just use the high, medium and low basic priorities and you want to give it a little bit more detail. So let's dig in and see what it's about. So we're on the Figma website on the template section and there is a FigJam template for this, which is great. So let's scroll the page and see what's going on. So mock up your own must-see Moscow method example. It's quite a mouthful to say, but if you click here, you can try the template in FigJam, which we will do in a second. So as it says here, stay focused by identifying your project's must-haves, should-haves, could-haves, and won't-haves. Then accomplish that project with endless strategic planning tools. So I'm guessing this web page is going to give us different processes to use as well. Alright, so the Moscow method template invites stakeholders, supervisors, collaborators to participate in an interactive Moscow requirements template. So here's the template here, which we'll take a look in more detail in a minute. Let's keep scrolling. So prioritization is a priority, so it's saying tackle your tasks, manage your must-haves, shrink your spending. So some benefits to using this. And the MSCW, must-have, should-have, could-have, won't-have, that's what it stands for. So the template's in FigJam and you can collaborate in that whiteboard setting to drag and drop your ideas, which is good. So let's have a look. We've got more templates here as well. So we've got bang for buck, product development roadmap, and other templates from the community. Okay, so what is the Moscow method? Let's have a read through this. The Moscow method, which is sometimes called the Moscow framework or Moscow analysis, is a graphic organizer that takes a four-pronged approach to prioritizing features and responsibilities. When you fill out the Moscow matrix, you'll sort all your ideas into four distinctive categories: must have, should have, could have, and won't have. The Moscow method was introduced by software developer Dai Clegg during his time at Oracle in the 1990s. Half word, half acronym, and all the efficiency, Moscow is a handy visual tool that can help you and your project team focus on the right things. Okay, so what are the steps in the Moscow prioritization? Each step of the Moscow prioritization method involves slotting parts of the project into one of the following four categories. Must-haves. Step 1 is to list the big ticket items that dictate whether your project will succeed or fail. Think legal requirements, safety considerations, and non-negotiable features that make up the majority of a project. Should-haves. So step 2 is to count out your should-haves. So in other words, the features that would greatly benefit the project but may need to be omitted or altered if push comes to shove. Could-haves. Step 3 includes your maybes. So could-haves like bonus ideas, budget permitting. They'd be an excellent addition, but they won't make or break the final product. Step 4 is where you'll put the concepts that simply aren't viable for the project. Won't-haves usually arise out of budget or time constraints. Okay, so how do you use the Moscow prioritization? To incorporate this method into your workflow, start with a customizable Moscow prioritization template from FigJam. Right away, you'll be able to rearrange your ideas on a whim and give and receive feedback through text or audio. Once you've set up your template, assemble the appropriate stakeholders and go through the 4 steps above. It may be helpful to list all aspects of your project before categorizing each one. With your Moscow method template filled out, it's time to tackle your must-haves, then allot any extra time and money to your should and could-haves. Okay, that's really useful information. Let's have a look what else is on the page. So other templates you might like. So we've got product launch plan, work plan, competitor analysis template, product roadmap timeline, racing matrix template, strategic plan template. All right, let's keep going. I think we're at the bottom of the page, so there's lots of other templates, as you know, on the Figma community, so you can go ahead and explore those. So scrolling back to the top of the page, I already clicked the CTA here, and that opens another tab, so let's dive in. All right, so I'm in FigJam, and this is the template, so the Moscow matrix. So let's have a quick look through. So stay focused by identifying your project must-haves, should-haves, could-haves, and won't-haves. Then accomplish that project with endless strategic planning tools. So the quick tips, as usual for FigJam, it's telling you how to navigate the canvas, move in zoom, share, and then explore more templates. So the template is very, very simple. Okay, so must-haves. Items the project cannot do without, non-negotiables. This project wouldn't be safe or legal without these items. Then moving on to the should-haves. Can be included but not as important. Important but not vital. Can be omitted but definitely help the project if used. Okay, could-have. So may need little adjustments. Important but not imperative to the success of the project. Is viable only if there's extra time and budget. And then last of all, won't have. Cannot be included in the budget, task takes too much time, can be added but has no impact, is not viable for this project. So I've used this on a number of projects, it works really well, it's good to get stakeholder alignment. So I think when you have a long list of requirements for a project, there's lots of stakeholders, it's good to get all those ideas out on the board, so you can place them down here, potentially on post-its, and then you can potentially just drag them into the right areas and get alignment. And then you can kick the project off and people will know exactly what they're going to get and exactly what they won't get. So yeah, a really useful template to use. Check it out, the Moscow Matrix. You may find it handy in your next project. Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks for getting to the end. So like, subscribe, all the things, and I will see you in the next video. Survival mode today. I found a box that is a portable hand crank radio. So I'm guessing it can charge different stuff. Let's have a look at it and see. Exciting. I don't know why I've got it, but in case the world goes bang and I want to still listen to music, success. How do we work this? How do you work it? Oh no. Oh, there you go, power. Well, we have no power. This looks pretty cool. All this to listen to music, eh? It gave me battery. I'm not doing that. I'll be here all day. Hang on. So can I... Yeah. Now we're talking. Do we have the bottom light? Is there a bottom light? Oh, that's it. Well, for the zombie apocalypse, I'm not holding out much luck. I don't know if this is going to be good or not, but it's got a strap. It's got the radio thing here. It's got a light. It's got a hand crank. I think it's got problems personally, but let's put that back in the box. Like I said, when the world's coming to an end, maybe I'll bring it out again. But for now, goodbye. Anyway, enough excitement. I'm gonna get, of course, a coffee, a drink, a snack. The gremlin inside me wants sugar, but I'll try and fight that. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. Happy Sunday. See you in the next one.